And we are back with Lechelle Yates. She is answering your questions about scams and how to protect yourself. All right, this question is a follow-up to what you were just talking about the fake checks. They say, how do you know if the check is real?
So that's the problem, because a lot of these checks are real checks. All the scammer has done is go in and copy the check, do a little Photoshop magic, and print it back out. So even the bank teller has a really hard time telling if it's real. And once they put it into the system, it literally can take up to 2 weeks for it to make its way all the way through the banking system. It has to go to the other bank. The bank has to put it in, send it to the business that the check is drawn on, have them look at it and be like, nope, that's not my check. I mean, there's one thing, if you really think that it's a real check and you're in this situation, you could call the institution that issued the check and say, this is from such and such business. Do they have an account with your bank? And if it's a fake check, they're going to say no. And another tip off is a lot of times we'll see, let's say the business is here, and you'll get a check from a bank in Oregon. Well, why is a business here sending you a check from a bank in Oregon? That just doesn't make any sense. So that could be a tip off too.
Okay. All right, let's talk about some imposter scams, because those are going around, people that are, pretending to be everything from, police officers to whomever.
Yeah, so this one, it has a new twist to it. It's a law enforcement imposter scam. It starts the same way that most of them do. You get a text, a phone call, email message, social media, claiming to be a law enforcement officer. There's a problem. This particular one is about a package. And of course, they need money and they need your driver's license to solve the problem. And if you balk, they'll say, well, I'm going to put you in jail or fine you. But here's the twist. If you are really suspicious, they'll say, well, guess what? I'll send you a picture of my badge. Well, the badge is real, but they've just gone in and photoshopped their name onto it. So don't believe a picture of a badge if they try to send you one.
Okay.
And so if that happens, don't panic, hang up the phone, call the agency that they're supposed to represent and find out if that agent works there. If they send you a link, don't click on it, because you could be downloading a virus onto the device that they sent that to. Never open a link from somebody that you don't know. And if they want to be paid in gift cards, that's a dead giveaway also. No agency wants to be paid in gift cards. Gift cards are for gifts only,
right.
Period.
Yes, they are not part of that. Okay, this next question is, what are the warning signs that a text you get is a scam?
So, text from strangers is always a red flag. If they contain links, again, from strangers, that's a red flag, because you could be downloading a virus, or it could take you to a website where they're going to try to fish for information from you. They're going to want you. They could want a username. They could want a password. You should only trust texts really from banks that you know, although you have to be really careful. I mean, you could bank with Wells Fargo and get a suspicious text that says your account's going to have to click here. Banks don't really operate that way, so you have to know how your bank will communicate with you. So those are some of the red flags with the text.
Okay, really quick, we got just about 1 minute. I want to talk about these vacation scams, because I know people are making reservations now.
Yes. Okay. So you have to be really careful. Scammers are out there. They're taking the pictures and descriptions of real vacation listings, and they're creating fake ones with their contact information. They can be really hard to spot, again, because they're real listings, just fake information. They're putting them on their own websites. Sometimes they're sliding them actually onto Vrbo and HomeAway and some of those. Red flags: really low prices, great amenities that they don't normally have. Also, this big sense of urgency. Book now. We've got 5 other.
In our website, go to the 2 Wants to Know section of WFNYnews2.com.